Listen! Sir Venom!
The sewers of Saint Ranger reek with the mixture of effluent from above and the dead cultists that you've left behind while exploring. It's quite the set of passages down here. It appears that a cult of Demogorgon has taken up residence within them. They have a ritual circle that allows them to speak with their fell master, as well as enough alchemical supplies to kill a dragon. But for what ends, you know not. You spoke with Demogorgon, the two-headed fiend who's known to call himself the Prince of Demons. He attempted to drag several of you into the center of the said ritual circle, through which he spoke. But with some quickly timed tackles by Sir Venom and the ability to snap yourselves out of the trance he had placed you in, ensured you were not dragged into the abyss. And so you briefly conversed with the split personality of Demogorgon, one head conniving and subtle, the other vicious and bloodthirsty. At times the two heads seemed to be more interested in fighting one another, but you were able to glean a bit of information. Demogorgon seemed to recognize the name of the Whispered One, and presented a few more titles, the Undying King and the Lord of the Rotted Tower. But he wasn't willing to provide you much more than this. So you ventured forth into the cultist's lair, finding and killing a large swath of them. You realized how long it had been since you had last laid your heads down on something soft, and took to fortifying the alchemical chambers with the bodies of the dead. During your rest here, you knew that the cultists were scouting on your position, but oddly enough, none attacked you upon starting your day. You delved further into this lair, looking for the weapons rack that Donk had promised would bring you to another section of the sewers that should lead you to the Underdark. In your adventure, however, you found something else. A map of Rishemalot, similar to the one you hold, but with several places circled. Two of the circled places you recognize as you've been there, Saint Ranger, which you are currently beneath, and the Tamator Estate, where you fought off a monster, a human, of some nasty design. A third place on the map, there's a third place that you've seen on the map, Assassin's Echo, and a fourth has been mentioned in a shredded journal you found, Fox Estate, far to the north. It was while examining this map that the Raven Queen, in the visage of Danica Mardukov, visited Knight Vincent and Sir Venom, asking for your help. Please prevent Demogorgon from subsuming Rishemalot into the abyss. She asks you to investigate in the north to stop whatever is happening. And you all snap back to reality, those of you who had been frozen momentarily, not knowing what had occurred. Sir Venom and Knight Vincent, you know what you've just been told by the Raven Queen. What would you like to do?
I got a question. So, in these two rooms closest to us, was there by chance any sort of like box or like, I don't know, chest or something with uniforms like that the cultists were wearing?
Like
or
robes?
yeah, or like how far away are we from like all the bodies that we just killed?
You're 1-2 hallways away, and therefore like 3 rooms away. Not too far from the bodies. You've not found a collection of robes in any of the rooms, I would say.
Hmm. Okay.
What, thinking about some disguises?
I'm thinking about it because I'm realizing we just killed a lot of cultists, and it might be easier to just sneak around and act like them now that there's some missing. You know, we assume their, identities basically.
When we were doing our long rest, they looked inside and saw the dead bodies, like their friends.
So
they're not.
No, they're
they're
dead.
not missing.
Yeah.
They know they're dead.
We can say there was a spell gone wrong, and those were just illusions. And we were
Hey.
protected inside the bubble.
If you want to do it, maybe take some ash put their symbol on your forehead.
Listen, bud, I can talk my way out of anything if as long as we look passable. That's step number 1.
Yeah, this toy look passable.
So, so I say we either go try to find some disguises to continue.
How are we gonna disguise Vincent? He's a goddamn turtle. Oh, we found him in the sewer. I guess we're in a sewer, so it's like his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it fits.
Well, we can do this for the people we can't disguise. We could do the Wookiee.
We'll
I
put
can be the
a
prisoner. I
yeah.
can be the prisoner.
put a tan trench
Okay.
coat.
You could be walking me around as a
Yeah,
prisoner.
they can be up in the front. Donk and Vincent will be. We'll pull the Wookiee with them, and then everyone else can just dress up as cultists.
Put him in a tan trench coat, a fedora, and some sunglasses. No one will ever know.
Exactly.
As you're having this discussion, you all hear a very loud noise from
Oh.
down this hallway.
Shit.
Of course. we do.
It's like metal on stone or stone on metal or something.
Oh, guys, it seems like we have some company.
Huh.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's get our armored guys up front.
All right. Riku power's on.
You want me to
But
open
I
the
should
door?
yeah, as we're investigating, I want to turn to Riku and be like, I kind of like that idea. Let's see what this is, and then between my mending spell and your prestidigitation, we could get whatever robes looking fresh and new.
Did we
I
do?
also have a disguise kit, and I pass without trace, so we can hide until
Did
we're
we do
discovered.
mind talk?
I don't think we
Oh,
have.
yeah.
'Cause it's like a new day.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll figure
Yeah,
that out after we deal with this. Riku
I'm pretty
comes
sure
over,
I
shows
did
the
that.
door.
I did that in the morning. Like,
I think
Before
you
we
did
left.
actually. I think that's
you did?
yeah. Yeah, I think you guys can
Okay.
talk.
Yeah,
minds
it's like
together.
the first thing he does. It's like, yeah. All right. Just gonna see
Yeah,
what's
let's
up.
go.
Oh, we do. Just
Let's go.
remind next time we're shopping, we need to get a mirror so we can like peek around corners with it.
Ooh, good
So as you
idea.
exit out this room again, you're able to see around that corner with no issue. The space to the south, you left that door open to the south, I believe.
Oh, right,
You
we've
don't
been
see
this
anybody
one.
or anything, but if you look around through there, you're able to see some section of the room. There are double doors down here, by the way, and then the bend turns up to the north here.
Okay.
But the sound definitely came from over here. And as you look, Axel, you see that some of the like refuse in this space that was like piled up against the wall has fallen and spilled somewhat into the sewer there.
Okay.
I'd,
It's just a
I'd,
spooky noise and not a person.
I'd
seemingly.
like step up and put my head on Axel's shoulder and be like, let's send Bird Boy ahead and see if he can see anything. Oh,
Okay.
duplicate. How do I unattach him?
All right, fair enough.
Oh, here, let
Well,
me
we-
grab him for you.
There we go.
Well,
Yeah,
we
so
got
I'd take a seat cross-legged against the wall so I can see through his eyes, and I'd send him. I basically just have him do like a circle this way.
While you
Okay.
do this, Donk or Riku explains how the Wookiee plan is going to work to Donk, in case he's unfamiliar.
Gotcha. And Dunk knows the Wookiee plan. He just knows it by a very different name. It's the false kobold plan. As you explore this way, you see more sewers. It isn't until you look this way, however, that you very clearly notice the two sets of double doors on each side of the sewer down there, and a small halfling in cultist robes who sees the bird and immediately flings himself through these doors and closes the doors.
Okay. Yeah, so I'd return to my perch on my shoulder. And was the cultist like holding or handling anything that looked like it would make a large metallic dragging sound?
No, I mean, based on what you saw, and Axel had seen this as well in this space over here, some of the like refuse included looks like scraps of metal of some sort that had spilled out of a pile and then into the water,
Oh,
loudly
okay.
clanged across the stone floor and then into the sewer.
Okay, so it's just the halfling that failed his stealth check.
I think that's maybe a good way to think about it.
Alright, so I'd pass that info on to the rest of the boys and tell them that there's some sketchy looking halfling. And I'd tell them
Go
that
get
like he went through one of the doors and they might be setting up a trap or something for us, or we might, have him cornered.
Donk can fit in a halfling's clothes. Let's go get him.
Alright,
Okay.
let's Leroy. Start running.
Here, let me redo it. Okay. And as you go into that space, you can see that there's an empty space here. You've got Casimir, Casimir, and Rictavio are pushing Donk along. Are you running with the group as well, Vincent?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put you with the group here, and then so they're all running along, and they'll take up the rear for now, pushing Donk along. Would you like to open any of the doors?
Yeah, I guess I'd like put my hand up in like a SEAL Team 6 style, like hold here, and put my head up to the door and listen.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check for that. You do know that the halfling went into the other door in particular, but
Yeah,
with
he
that
went over this
perception
way.
check.
But I figure we're walking by it. Might as well take a listen to see if we're gonna get gangbang from both sides. I got a 25 for perception.
You don't hear anything actually. It sounds like there is a silent there. You're pretty sure it's silence beyond. And the reason you think that is because you're pretty good at being able to cup your other ear with your ear against the door. You've got your ear against effectively the keyhole. Yeah, you don't hear anything beyond.
Riku looks back to the lads, like leans against the wall with the sword for a second, then kind of like has a grin and says, "Be right back." And he's gonna cast invisibility on himself and then walk through the
Okay.
door.
Let me give you the token for that.
Let's do a quick hop over here.
Yeah, I'd stand up on the other side of the door, so they can't
All
see
right.
us.
And as you open that door, Riku, you can see what is some sort of well, it can't really be described as anything other than a torture chamber, because you can see into quite a bit of the utensils at the back of this room. And actually, you also see the halfling. He sees the door open. He doesn't see you at all, but you know immediately that as he sees the door open, he flits through into the next room and closes the door behind him.
Riku says in his mind's eye,
Wait,
"This hallway might be trapped."
there's the awkward thing of, does that count as doing magic if you're talking in your head while invisible?
It does. I would say no, because
Okay.
that's not casting a spell. So I think he's fine on this
Yeah,
one.
I just want him to.
Yeah, just let you guys know that this hallway looks trapped. Right? Or it looks like
It's a
some sort of
dungeon.
torture chamber.
Yeah, who puts a torture devices in a sewer? What kind of town is this?
So you didn't even look in the other room yet? Riku asks group.
I guess while Riku scouts that room, I'll peek my head into this door.
Gotcha. And as you look down this way, it quickly becomes apparent why it sounded so silent. At the end of this chamber, you can very clearly see what appears to be a pretty large cave-in at the back. It looks like some section of the sewer had collapsed in upon itself. Probably has been this way for a very long time.
Okay.
Riku's going to say, "I have a hunch we might want to go this way, but it could be bad."
Well, I could always, since we long rested, I could always stone shape, mold earth our way through the cave in potentially. It all depends on how big of a cave in it is.
I think
it looks like the edge of the map, so.
I think we should follow this guy.
Yeah. Can I roll stealth?
Sure.
And yeah, can I also roll stealth?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll stealth. I think you can do it at advantage, technically, Riku. And I'll just make sure you guys can see that, just because technically, like Axel, you should be able to see up there. And actually, Axel, you might be able to see a little bit more than that. Let me just double check.
That's pretty bad, even with advantage.
Sorry, I just need to make a little bit more of a viewpoint for you there, Axel. So you can actually see that there's like a decent chunk of space up here that you can see around that corner, and then you're able to see around that corner just ever so slightly from that vantage point there.
We were basically already over this area, right?
Yes. Yeah. Those are okay, and I would say that Riku. Yours is not wonderful. Axel is immediately like hidden like a dragonborn, crouching down. So if there was somebody right next to him, they wouldn't see him. Riku, in your invisible state, You're trying very hard not to touch anything in this room, but you're not being super careful about your footfalls in terms of volume for a moment there. But you are invisible, so if you guys would like to continue forward.
Who's gonna say, "I'll go ahead a little bit."
Yeah.
I'll quietly, cautiously proceed forward.
And as you go around the corner, you can very clearly see a dead humanoid on a table, multiple instruments laying around them, a pool of blood dried across the table. It doesn't look like recent, like it does. It looks like they've been dead for less than 3 or 4 days, but more than a day, probably, just at a glance.
Do I see any weapon racks as I walk by?
No weapon racks, plenty of torture devices, saws, tools, scalpels. It's quite the horrific sight. You can see pieces of sort of, how do I describe this appropriately? You see arcane symbology written across the floors and walls, like partially on the floor and then up the wall, and you suspect that these are actually probably used up rituals, ritual pieces to maybe like summon a demon and torture this person. This is not a pleasant place, and in fact, the smell itself is one of death and fear.
And I'm gonna put my ear against the door and listen in real quick.
And you hear Donk behind you whispering, "Oh, don't like, don't like, don't like." As you listen, go ahead and roll a perception check. That's a pretty good stealth, Vincent. And Sir Venom, if you're trying to be stealthy, I should get one from you as well.
Yeah, I guess. Try my best to be stealthy. I'm not very stealthy.
And perception, that's pretty good. You think you hear the opening and closing of a door beyond Riku as you creep up to that door and listen.
Yeah, Riku says in his mind's eye, he's still running, and throws the door open and tries to chase after him.
Okay. As you do so, I will open these doors. You see the door had closed already into the room beyond. And as you chase after, do you want me to just throw open the next one for you?
Yeah.
Okay. You catch sight of the halfling running down and out of a hallway into the next room. And here, let me open this fully. And he's going to run out the door. And he actually doesn't even, he just like leaves this door wide open as he does so. And he runs around the corner to the left.
Chase after him as fast as I can, I guess.
Okay.
What's his speed? Am I able to catch him?
You're actually gaining on him. And then he gets to this door and he disappears into like a puff of smoke.
Riku reaches for his true sight spectacles. Has a gander around.
He is not there. Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Did I see the halfling at
Uh,
any point in this pursuit?
I don't think so. I think it probably only would have been Riku. He seemed to be the pursuing
I feel like
party.
Riku's been giving us like communicating with us like a police chase in his mind, just like make the left of this door.
Just kind of like moseying along behind him.
Guy.
And but before I leave that like the torture room, did I like recognize any of those symbols, or it looks like that that humanoid guy has like a weird head, any like identifying features about him, like tattoos, marks on his body, anything?
Yeah, we can touch upon that in just a moment. We'll start with Riku's intelligence check. It dawns on you, Riku, the way it disappeared, the fact that you cannot now see it. They didn't go through the door, like they just got to the door and just sort of disappeared. The fact that they went out in a puff, almost not like a real puff of smoke, but effectively a puff of smoke. It was almost assuredly an illusion, and it dawns on you because you've used illusion magic enough to recognize when it was used on you.
Okay. Someone was like trying to lead me to this door. Is like basically what I'm getting.
Yeah, that's kind of the sense you're getting from that. Sir Venom, the creature on the table is elfish in nature, a little bit shorter than a typical humanoid, probably a 4'10", 4'8". Long years, very long years. You go ahead and roll me Oh gosh, I would say go ahead and tell me what you think you should roll for this and why.
Let's see. I want to say perception, but maybe I should roll like a history check to see if
Yeah,
like in my like my watching of memories or like study of arcane knowledge to see if I've ever come across like mentions of someone like this or like drawings or depictions of whatever
history
elvish
feels right.
race.
Go ahead and do that.
19.
Pretty good. You believe that this is an Eladrin. In particular, you believe that this is an Eladrin of the autumnal season, so a fall Eladrin. Just based on the clothing and the colors of their clothing, there's a bit of that sort of bright orange, burnt gold sort of color. You know that Eladrin are of the Feywild, and that they are elves who have been reshaped by the Feywild in particular. The Conjuring Circles, you said you wanted to take a look at them as well?
Yeah, to see if I like recognize any of the like the symbology or anything.
Yep. What is the spell that allows you to summon the angel?
Summon celestial, I believe it is.
Okay, that's what I thought. So these are. Go ahead and make an Arcana check as well. Now that you think about it, as you look at it.
24.
Yeah, it's almost the exact inverse of your summon celestial spell. This is almost assuredly some portion of the material component needed for summoning a fiend.
Okay. All right. So now that I got my info, just I guess take a quick look around the room, see if there's any like items of interest, like any of like the belongings of this elf that got left behind. You know, things that they found on him but left out and haven't had a chance to like put away yet.
Yeah, and what's your passive perception? It's pretty high, right? Above 20.
It's a 22.
Yeah, you don't see anything. No. And in fact, you notice that you suspect that they've been stripped of any valuables and they've been placed elsewhere.
Okay. And then I'd go. Then I would rejoin the boys.
Okay.
Can I go down here and look down this way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Does so. I just want to see what's going on down this direction.
And as you do so, it dawns on you that you recognize. Oops, let me grab this tool. You recognize quite a bit of what you can see at the end of said hallway here, because you think you've been able to see sort of down these hallways before.
Yeah, we're starting to do a loop.
Yeah.
Okay. And then one more question before I let some other people do some stuff. Along the wall here, is there like a lip or is it just like flat?
It's flat, as if there is a room or something within that space there.
Well, I mean, like how there's like a walking space here.
Yep.
Like, is there any sort of like lip across the other side, or is it just completely like a wall?
It's completely just a wall.
Okay. All right.
I mean, there might be an inch or something at different points, but we're, because of the brick or stone that's holding the wall, but it's just a wall.
Okay. All right. Riku's going to come back here and rejoin the lads and tell them that he suspects that the remainder of the people are beyond the doors to the north, and that he has an idea for a little surprise entrance.
Well, let's hear it. Let's go fucking get him.
He's like, I think we have two options here. He's like, you can manipulate stone, yes?
Yes.
Could you perhaps make us a little bridge to get to the other side and then open the wall so we can just create our own way in? Within your capabilities?
It is.
Because he was gonna say, if you couldn't do the bridge, I can get us a ladder. I have one in my pocket. But if you're able to make a bridge, that works too.
Yeah, maybe we can put the ladder down just because doing the bridge and a door would take 2 spell slots.
Okay.
And if we have like something we can just pick right back up.
You know what? Riku looks around. He's like looking around. He's like, just grab all this fucking wood and let's go make our own bridge.
How heavy is this table?
I mean, it's pretty heavy, and you realize that a lot of the weight is actually coming from the pots and pans and the goods on
Yeah,
top of it.
I'm gonna throw everything that's on top of it off and
Okay.
see like
Makes quite the racket, but you're able to do that, no problem.
Yeah, Rika runs over. Help him with that, guys. We got to make a bridge real quick.
Casimir's willing to help as well if needed.
Let's see. How long does this invisibility last? 'Cause I think I want to keep this up for the moment.
I don't know. How long? Is it an hour or is it 10 minutes?
I think it's an hour. Let me just double check. Yeah, 1 hour. But I'm concentrating, so.
And we're gonna real time this at least for the moment. So you've been having it up for about 15, 20 minutes. I would say.
All right. Riku's gonna tell the boys the plan. Basically, we're gonna use the table here, create a bridge, make our own entrance, and have a little surprise attack on whoever's in that held up in that room. Sound good, boys?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right. So, how long do you suppose it would take us, DM, to pick up this table or whatever we need to bring it over here and I want to get us in on this over here
on this
somewhere.
wall.
How
over
is
here?
this
Yeah,
how is this table constructed? Is it like wood with just cinder blocks as the legs where you can just
No,
pop
it's
it off, or is this
so you can see that it's got 4 long planks of wood, and on the bottom in 4 different spots, you've actually got short nails nailed through, holding the table together on a pretty sturdy basis, as well as a border nailing together around all of the wood.
What if we did this? What if we took these barrels, lined them up, put the table upside down, put it on top of the barrels, and started pushing, and then just move the barrel to the front every time we kept going, kind of make them like wheels.
Yeah,
Move
no problem
it faster. Yeah.
Also, I feel like Axel would be able to carry any type of table just with one hand.
I know. I'm just trying to make it so we can do it as a group and make it quick. I don't know.
Axel, make a strength check for me, just to see if you think you could carry this thing.
Just do it on his own.
regular old strength?
Yeah. It's mostly the bulk that would prevent you from doing it on your own. You think it's heavy, but it's not too heavy for you. It's just too bulky for you.
It's just awkward to move.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do the barrel technique just to get it going.
All right. Maybe I can pry it off of the legs too. It's like whatchamacallit it?
Vincent supervises.
A
Just is
crowbar.
watching you guys.
Sure. Yeah. If you want to try to rip the legs off with some sort of tool, just give me a strength check to do so. Yeah, that is a little easier, and you're able to just, you use the blunt side of your axe, crowbar, knock it right off. You're able to hit both, all 4 of the legs off if you so wish.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's got a board now. That should be a lot easier to carry.
Yeah,
we don't even need the barrels anymore.
We're playing human fall flat now.
All right. Grab the giant board and let's bring it along, boys.
All right.
Let's see if I have something for this. I actually might have a prop or something.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too hard. No, we can just draw
There,
a square. Perfect.
Nice.
And so the idea is that you want to basically put this across right here.
Yeah, that looks good enough. Right there looks fine.
Okay.
Create a little bridge and then have Sir Venom crack open the wall here for us to enter.
Okay. So you've got the board up against the wall. It can't really sit against. You can sort of hold it there. You're fighting the current a bit. How do you want the sequence of events to happen here? Because the board might not be perfectly positioned like a bridge at first, based on what Sir Venom does.
Axel will hold it in position, and everybody else.
Yeah,
can,
I was gonna say
go across.
I'd say whoever's the strongest. I don't know if this should be me. Maybe Vincent and Axel are in the back here, kind of propping up the board while Sir Venom is doing his thing, and then once it's ready, they're gonna drop it down, and then I'm invisible, and I'll try to get by them and rush in first if I can.
Okay, so Sir Venom would actually have to be over here while the board is sort of propped up, right?
Okay.
And then Vincent, what are you doing? Are you with the group over here?
I'm just helping them do whoever needs help.
Okay.
This done.
And what instructions do you have for Rictavio, Donk, and Casimir?
I'd say for now to hang back in this room until they hear anything from us, like in our mind's eye, to like come help if we need it or something.
Keep an
Okay.
eye on the Donkmeister.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they say no issues.
Basically, like watch our six. You know.
Yep.
Would I be able to, like, in my casting of stone shape, like when I make the door, I guess assuming that this wall is like thin enough that I can do this, to have it like anchor the board like to that far wall, like right here.
I'm reading the spell right now.
Honestly, if
No
you can just
more.
make a hole in for us to drop the board, like, you know, just flat across, that's fine. It doesn't need to be secure.
But if it could be secure, that'd be even better.
The object you can create can have up to 2 hinges and a latch. A finer mechanical detail isn't possible. So therefore, based off of that like last line on there, I would say, what is it that you want? Just like a space where the board will sit like well.
Or like have it like open up into a passage, but like the bottom part kind of like envelop part of the board so that like it holds it steady.
Sure. Yeah, you can have that happen. It is a 1-action spell. So as he casts it, if Axel drops it appropriately, I would say yes. That is totally fine.
Okay. So I guess would I be able to like stand on it with Riku without it like collapsing?
Well, Riku's going to run across it first, he said. You would be in the midst of casting still while the board is being dropped.
Well, I'd have to. It's a touch spell, so I'd have to be right here to cast it.
Oh, I'm going to say that there's no way for you to do this unless you can somehow fly or swim in the sewer.
I do have wings. Would I be able to like, jump and like flap towards the wall, and then like touch the wall, cast the spell, and then land on the board while it's like anchoring?
So based off the way the walls are here, it's almost like a semicircular space. I want to say like it's like a quarter pipe almost up above your head, like a skateboarding quarter pipe basically up above your head, and it's only 8 foot at the max above the water. You don't think you have enough space to appropriately fly. You can't really hover. I'm gonna say no to that.
Oh, I have a familiar. I'll have the Raven do it. I can cast touch spells through the familiar. That's a thing, isn't it?
I believe it is. Is it the Find Familiar spell in particular?
It is.
Then yeah, there's no issue with
Perfect. There's a little workaround.
Yeah. All right, so Umbra will fly up, kind of peck the wall, and turn it into a door that latches the board down at the same time.
Gotcha. And Riku, you running into the room, is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. As you run into the room, you see an empty chamber, except for one person on a stone throne. A gnome woman with shock white hair. Appears that she has some sort of staff in hand, and she immediately stands on the throne itself. Come in. Come in. Not exactly the way I expected you to enter, mind you, but... And she's like looking around. She can't see you, but she can see the wall and the board. And actually, she can maybe see Vincent, funny enough. Yeah, she could probably see Vincent, I would say.
Yeah, Riku says, it's just one lady. Come on in, guys. In his mind's eye. And then starts like making his way closer. He's waiting for everyone else to come in.
Guess I'll step in.
Okay. Vincent, you step
But
in.
he's going in like a roundabout way.
As you step in, you notice that you've actually busted through what appeared to be an enormously large painting on the wall in that space. So you can see that there's like this like blue sort of painting here, and that blue painting in particular shows what you can only assume to be some awful, hellish, abyssal landscape. electricity constantly raining down across it, and some innocent-looking creatures sprinting across, some in the throes of being electrocuted. You notice several other paintings, all with horrific depictions and descriptions of what can only be some sort of awful-looking place.
Is this a column?
Yes, those are large columns, stone columns.
All right, I'm gonna be behind the column, like really close to her.
Sure. There are multiple different boxes and barrels sort of littered around the room, kind of haphazardly, so far as you can tell. Two large, very large statues down here with crossbows that appear to be empty of a bolt at this moment in time. 6 chairs across the northern section of the room, and this one gnome lady, sort of standing, staff in hand. And she goes, "Well, you know, that's one way to enter. I thought there were more of you. Didn't you have 2 other friends? 3 other friends? A green one, a dark-skinned elf, and a fair-skinned half-elf?"
Riku says from behind the column, "Don't worry about them."
She sort of looks around. Ah, there's more than just the 3 of you. Good, good.
Yeah, we have an invisible friend who didn't want to keep his mouth shut, so now you know he's here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we attacking or are we talking? Because I mean, if it's just a gnome all alone, it's fucking pound.
I guess before anyone starts like drawing blood, I'd ask him, be like, yeah, are there our friends are they're off doing their own thing, but like who are you? We're just we're passing through, looking for a weapon rack in particular.
I'm simply the one who does his bidding. The Prince of Demons will be very happy indeed.
You work for the Whispered One, huh?
She sort of looks at you. No, I Prince of Demons is my master. Come now, you spoke with Demogorgon. He told us so. He told us killing you was paramount to his plans and capturing the others. So we might as well just kill you here and now. No more games. And she wraps her staff twice on the stone, and a bunch of people pop out of all the boxes. Go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Hell yeah.
You have someone pop out who's labeled invisible, FYI.
Oop, my bad. Well, you don't know they're there.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I get it.
I would say just put them in a different spot.
Yeah, that's literally what I just did.
Okay.
Critical initiative once again. That's 2 sessions in a row. I've crit initiative.
Damn. And Vincent, let's see yours. Oh no, Vincent. Riku, being invisible and quick, what would you like to do?
Well, enough foreplay. Let's get started. First things first. We are going to haste the fuck up. All right.
Okay. Or hasted and invisible. Although the invisibility,
no.
will drop.
Yeah, invisibility's gone. It is gone.
Oh, right.
As soon as I cast a spell, it's gone. And this is my new concentration.
Done.
Speed has doubled. AC +2. Advantage on dex saves. And I have an additional action. Okay. So I'm going to... Yeah. I'm going to run up and start swinging at this lady.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here. I don't think that's going to hit.
That is a miss.
Fortunate. Let's see. A sec. I guess I'll give my bardic to my friend here, Axel. I guess for good measure, I'll be on like this side of the lady.
Okay. So you sort of skip around the stone throne, slashing at her using your bardic. You attacked once. That was after hasting yourself. Okay, that looks like a full turn.
Yep.
All right. The half-orc individual who burst out of the crate down here, they will go next, and they are going to use Wall of Fire, I believe. Oh no, actually, let me think about this. They will use Hold Monster, and they will. Do they have enough range for that? Yep. They will target Axel and ask. I will ask you for a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Yes, sir. You see, they've been talking with Demogorgon, and he gave them some tips. Ooh, that is really good.
Wow.
That is a success. So you push off the Hold Monster spell, and his turn will actually be spent moving to this position. Actually, what is he going to do? Yeah, he will move to. Let me count those steps. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He will move to there, and that will be his turn. Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna do something I haven't done before. So I'm gonna reach up. I'm gonna take a handful of feathers in each hand, hold them like throwing daggers, and then I'm going to toss them all up in the air. They are going to turn into a bunch of spectral ravens and flit around me in a 15-foot emanation for the duration of the
Very
Spirit
cool.
Guardian's
Nice.
concentration spell.
Very nice.
And then let's see, so it's 15 feet around me.
I have a prop, unless you have a better prop.
I do not.
Here, hold on.
It doesn't hit friendlies, does it?
It does not.
So how big is it? 15 feet around you?
Yeah. So it'll go out to like there.
Oh shit, that's huge. And I'm going to attach it to you. So if you move yourself, does it move?
It does.
Nice. Sweet.
And then I am going to use my movement to come over here. And all 6 of those guys have to make a, let's see, a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
They have to beat an 18.
Let's see. Oh, shoot. Did I screw that up? Give me 2 seconds. I got to reboot Chrome.
That's one of my favorite cleric spells, too.
Yeah, I forgot that I even had it. It's the first time I think I've used it.
Yeah, that's a great one. All right. The Ix-Itchels, they will roll. Collectively, they each roll a 9, so they will all fail. And how much damage did that do?
11 on a failure or 5 on a success.
Okay, so each of the flying sort of manta ray creatures, the Ichichitls, they take 11 damage each, and they are all bloodied. The 1, 2, 3, the cultists, they're a little hardier, and the first one's a 13. Second one is an 11. The third is a 20. So only one of them is going to take full damage, and that would be 11. Okay, so this one will take 11 damage, and then the others, sorry, 2 of them, and then the other one will take 6. And so that'll be in order. Let me just write these down because I should have had this. The top one's A, and then the other 2 are B and C.
Is that also difficult terrain?
Their movement is halved. Any other creature's speed is halved within the emanation.
Does that include your allies or not?
It does not.
Okay.
And then if anyone, I guess that I can only do damage to someone once a turn. But if anyone else gets up in my business, they got to make a roll and take damage.
Gotcha.
And then I guess bonus action, I'll telepathically tell Casimir, Ricky, and Donk that we got ambushed by a bunch of guys. There's one sketchy half orc magic user
Ambushed.
who left the room. Just keep an eye out for him if he starts heading your way. But be ready to repel some baddies if they head your way.
Right. Full turn done?
Full turn done.
All right. It is the cult leader's turn. They look around. Just see. They look around. They try to take in what is occurring. And they will use slow. And they will use slow on... Oh, gosh. They will use it on... Oh, how big is that spell? It's just one target. Up to 6 creatures, okay. In a 40-foot cube within range. She picks Riku, Axel, Vincent, and... I think she picks all of you. She's going to use slow on all of you. I need a wisdom saving throw from each of you, please. Let's see. How many of you succeed?
If I have haste up, does this just cancel my haste?
Basically, I think that's right. So, Vincent, you saved. Sir Venom, you saved. Axel and Riku, you are slowed. So, Riku, you're still concentrating on haste. I wouldn't take the token off of you yet. But basically, it's just a negative 2 penalty to AC and Dex, and you can't use your reactions. You can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both. Haste and slow at the same time.
Yeah. See what's going on with that.
That's a very good question.
I didn't think about this ever.
Neither have I.
The internet has.
The internet definitely has. So you have normal speed, normal AC, advantage on dex saves, but with a -2 penalty. You cannot take an action and a bonus action. Haste's extra action is not explicitly voided, so that should be okay, and you have no reactions. So this is where you net out.
So I just have like one reaction or one action essentially?
Not really. You can do one or the other of a bonus action or an action. Haste's extra action's not voided, so you always still have that.
Is this a
And you
one
still get
round
advantage.
thing?
You get the double rolls, but you get a -2.
Yep.
Do it? Yeah. That's cool.
Sorry, Axel, what did you say?
Is this a one round thing, or do we have to roll it at the beginning of every turn?
Slow is a concentration spell. So she is concentrating on this.
And once she takes a lot of damage, it's gone.
A creature affected by this spell.
But we're all. I guess we're not all. Some have passed. So.
And actually, here it says this as well. A creature affected by this spell makes another Wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So that will be her action. Her bonus action will be to... Gosh. She's not going to take a bonus action, and she's going to end her turn there, but that's okay. Because it's going to set up one of the other spellcasters, who will... Let's see. Who will cast Wall of Fire. And they're going to become uninvisible, so I'll pop them out now. It's that individual. And the Wall of Fire, as a prop, I will put this down here. And so it's 60 feet roughly, I think. And so it's going to be here, sort of in between Axel, in between you and the cult leader, and this space here. And the fire is aimed towards Axel and Vincent on that side. So I would need dexterity saving throws from the two of you. That's a fail, Vincent. And that is a success, Axel. So Axel, you're going to take half damage. Vincent, you're going to take full damage.
Does evasive work for this, or does that count as that's not a reaction, right?
No, that was not a reaction. So evasive should count for this.
All right.
So it'll be 26 points of damage, Vincent, and then half of half or whatever it is for you, Axel.
Yeah, I don't take anything. Yeah.
Okay. So that will be their turn, and except they will 5, 10, 15, 20, and move.
How much damage was it? I'm sorry.
26.
26. I'm just gonna take it. Deal with it later.
That brings us in the turn order to Axel. What would you like to do?
Do I have any actions I can take? Because I think I'm slow.
So when you're
So
slowed,
an action or a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can only do an action or a bonus action. I can't do both.
Correct.
All right. Ooh. And can I go through this wall of fire?
Yeah.
You can. You will take damage.
How much damage we talking? I guess I'll go through it and then we'll find out. Oh shit. Okay. I feel like I could probably do enough damage to get.
I don't know if you take more damage. I think you only take damage.
How does concentration spell stuff work? Like I have to do.
If you damage her enough, it goes away.
Oh, okay. So if I do like 30 damage, she has to roll a 30 or something, and then she can't. Okay, yeah. So fuck it. Go
ahead. We're
going through this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Push your way through, so you won't end your turn there. So you've already taken the damage. It was only going to be if you ended your turn there that you would take more from it.
Oh, so I can still go?
Yep.
Okay. So okay, we got flanking going on. So we got advantage. So we're. Oh, how much damage can I? Yeah, we got 2 attacks. We get right. So.
Yes, you still get both attacks. Yep.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. We're great with master recklessly attacking, or not reckless for this. Yeah,
it's about the slow.
See what you're doing there. Servant, go ahead.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
It got stuck there. My spirit guardians thing.
Oh, I assume that hits.
Yeah, that definitely hits, Axel. Let me see if I can change it.
So with 24, and then we're gonna put the sneak attack on it.
Oh, there's no way.
17. So 24 plus 17.
Let me just roll her.
So she can't save. She can't save that.
Yeah. So slow is gone. So you regain your reaction.
God.
So I get my bonus action too.
You do. You get your bonus action.
Okay, yeah, bonus action rage.
Thank you, Axel. What a pain in the ass that would have been.
Yeah. Okay. So I've raged. I guess I'm staying here. Let's see what I know she's probably got all kinds of moves. We need her to die.
She is gonna.
Oh yeah, I got another attack. Okay, what am I? No, I was missing something.
So that was 33 points of damage total, or was it only
41?
41. Thank you.
So this is another great weapon master attack. 28.
That's a hit.
For this time we're raging. I think my rage is +3, right?
Probably.
I'm not
actually sure.
+2. So 20 plus 10 is 30. So 30.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
How much damage did you just do to her at one turn?
71.
God
Oof.
damn.
That's pretty big.
It's big boy damage.
That is the
My
end of your
man.
turn, and suddenly all the ixochitls begin to fly around, going crazy in an attempt to stop Sir Venom and everyone else. They are going to attack with advantage against you, Sir Venom. The first one misses. The second one gets 15. That's a miss. The third is just a normal roll. That's going to be a miss as well. The others, let's see. This one will fly around to here and attack. This one won't get too close to the wall of fire because it doesn't want to be hurt. And it sees the Spirit Guardian, so it'll just take up positions there. So there will be one more attack against Axel. Did you use your Reckless?
No, I had flanking on.
Oh, you had flanking. Okay.
Yeah.
This one has flanking against you anyways, so it's going to be a 21 to hit. It will do, let's see, 7 points of damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Con save. 16.
Okay. You are poisoned.
Oh
Okay.
no.
What is poisoned? The effect of poison?
Disadvantage.
Yeah, it's pretty rough actually.
Don't like it.
It's not good.
Poisoned. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. That'll be their turn. That brings us in the turn order to Vincent. What would you like to do?
Vincent is going to backflip out of the fire.
Nice. Onto the chair.
Yep.
Okay.
Squat on top of the chair. And take out his bow. And try to kill this person in between me and Riku.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna snipe shot him. So -5. Okay, because we're gonna curve the big lady.
Okay.
One that I think I still missed.
Is that also -5? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a miss on that one.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, then we're gonna just take a follow-up shot. 'Cause that was just a whole lot of bad luck. What a 19.
That is a hit.
So 22 damage.
22. Okay.
You have lucky, Vincent?
I do, yeah. I got a bunch of luckies.
Okay.
I know.
And one more attack?
One more.
Oh, that was it.
No,
All
I have
right.
3 shots, right?
Yeah, no, you're right. Sorry, I thought you had only taken 2. Anything else?
Got one more shot.
Oh, sorry, that was a double. Gotcha. Okay. And is that a 16 to hit?
Yeah.
This mage will cast shield,
Oh.
and they will block your arrow from hitting them. So that's their reaction. Anything else you can do on your turn?
Yeah, there's what do these people look like? Kind of people are these? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to move that.
Like this guy? So
Yeah,
this
they
one
like
is a tiefling. This one is a gnome. Most of the others are either human or half orc. They're cultists, so they actually have robes over their heads, and sometimes you can make out their features. Sometimes you can't. Some of them are handsome. Some of them are hideous. Mostly men.
Alright.
Funny enough.
in that case, I should have done it earlier, but we're learning. So I'll use my bonus action to poison tip 3 arrows for my next
Okay.
round.
Gotcha.
And then I'll just stay perched here.
All right.
Looking all badass after your backflip.
Yeah. Very acrobatic.
The first cultist will extricate itself from this space here, slip by you, and get next to you, Vincent, and they will. They want to. Yeah, they will use their scythe attack on you, and they are going to use their exploit and opening to get advantage on this. That is going to be a 24 to hit, and they get 2
Yeah.
attacks.
Okay.
So that's a 22 and 24. So the first one is going to be, let's see, 5 slashing damage and 5 necrotic damage. The second one is going to be 5 slashing damage and 7 necrotic damage. So that's a total of 22 damage.
Okay.
They also regain hit points equal to half of the necrotic damage, so they gain 6 hit points back. That will be their turn. Let's see. The others are going to begin going in at Sir Venom, and they are also going to get advantage on this. They don't need to exploit it, though. Oh, one of them will. So they'll take 2 attacks with this. 13 and here we go, 24.
24 hits.
And that's going to be, for the first hit, that's going to be 18 points of damage, and they're going to get 4 hit points back.
And so do I have to beat an 18 for the con save to keep the spell up?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Double nat 20s. Look
What
at that.
the
Oh my
hell?
God, that is wild. Well done. The second one will take 2 attacks with advantage. Okay, the first one's going to be a miss. Second one is going to be a hit,
Oh, just barely a hit.
and that's going to be another 14 points of damage. 5 of which gets healed back.
Alright, so I gotta beat a 14. Easy.
Okay. And that is their turn. The others are going to begin. Oh gosh, they don't fully know what to do because only one of them can really get around the wall. They will get here and they will use their Death Bolt attack against Axel. That's going to be a 23 to hit. And that's going to be 14 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. These guys are at the bottom of the order for this round, right?
They are. There is one other thing with the Death Bolt. The target's weapon attack deals half damage until the start of the cultist's next turn.
Goddamn.
So any weapon damage from
So now-
Axel and Sir Venom so far.
I'm rolling at disadvantage, and my weapon has half. It's great.
Yes.
Okay,
This
7.
guy will go to here.
Well, you had one good round before that,
Yeah.
so
I'm gonna end uncanny dodge his attack if this is the end of the round.
Not yet, but
Oh.
nearly, because they can't. Most of the other people can't see
Yeah,
you, so
well,
they're actually just going to start
Yeah.
popping off
Yeah,
death bolts at Sir Venom. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 who are going to shoot death bolts at Sir Venom. So 1, 2. That's going to be 1 hit.
8, 4.
Oh, almost another 18, but that's a miss. Okay, so 1 hit, Sir Venom. You take another 13 necrotic damage. And that is the end of the round.
Wouldn't
Riku.
wouldn't say no to like a little bit of backup out here.
That was a long round.
did
Yeah,
uh,
I'm at
12
half
guys
health,
out of myself.
and I didn't really get.
how
I only
much
got hit twice.
damage did this person take? Did they roll for con?
He is bloodied. They. Yeah, I think are you saying the fire should be gone?
Yeah, if they didn't roll for their con.
Yep. No, the fire should be gone, I think. Who shot them?
Okay.
How did they get damaged first?
I thought it was Sir Vincent or somebody was damaging them. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
Who'd
No,
you
I
shoot,
think you're right.
Vincent?
I think you're right. I think so because he used his shield on it as well. So no, that fire is gone. You're right.
Okay.
Did 24 damage to somebody.
Yeah, it was him,
Okay.
and he's bloodied, by the way.
Okay.
This guy.
So it's back to me.
Yes.
All right. It is not very often that I am able to swing at full power. So I guess we're going for the main guy. Let's see. And this is at advantage, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let's see.
22.
That's a hit.
Fair to assume not undead.
Not undead.
All right. All right. So there is that.
12. They are
12
bloody.
damage. Bloody, you say?
Yes.
All right. Second attack. Actually, I'm gonna do my D10 on top now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me some juicy. My God, why? All right. But I'm still +4 AC, so that brings me to 21.
Pretty good.
All right. And now for my second attack. At advantage. All right. So the 10 is radiant, and then 6 is fire. And then for my hasted attack, I mean, I could do something else. Let me think. Is there any... I could cast a spell.
You could. Yes.
What were you saying before, Sir Venom and Vincent?
Just I wouldn't mind like a little backup.
A little backup, you say?
Yeah. I had like
Okay.
10 guys. I have like 10, 11 guys targeting me right now. And I am I'm super beefy and strong, but I'm already at like half HP.
What if I move you to me? Does that
you?
sound good to you?
If you what?
If I move you to me, if I dimension door you next to me, or somewhere else?
No, I think we just gotta take out some of these mooks. Some
So
of
you
these
want
like low HP guys.
You want me to do a big spell?
Yeah, maybe can you like let out maybe like I don't know, a wave of destructive energy? Do you have any spells
I could maybe do such a thing. All right, so I think I'm gonna swing around a little bit and not get out of anybody's attack space. Is this person in my space already?
Let me check something. Yeah, they're technically within 5 feet of you, so I would
Just
say
like
yeah.
misty step, like dead center of the room, and then just fucking nuke everyone.
I can't do 2 spells.
Oh, true.
So I'm gonna get like within as far south as I can. This is probably it, right? Right here.
Yeah, I would say that's probably about it.
Yeah,
I mean, you can risk the attack of opportunity from them if you'd like.
Nah, I don't think it's worth like. Let's see. I believe it's 30 feet. So
Just as a reminder, this guy has already used his reaction on shield. This one has not used their reaction.
Okay. That was last round, though, I thought,
yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah, he says reaction back.
It was, but reaction they haven't gone yet, so they have to take their next turn to gain the reaction back.
Huh.
Well, let me see. Well, I still want to stay like here so that what's his face can get flanking.
Nah, you don't gotta worry about because I'm gonna get flanked, so I'm gonna be reckless anyway.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then Riku's gonna swing here and try to optimize.
So yeah, we don't want to be bunched up in case any crazy, AoE
Trying to
attack.
optimize my destructive wave here. Let me just double check the range on this bitch here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this spell.
Yep, 30 feet.
Okay.
We're casting it. So
Alright.
after I lay into the main guy, I then like look around, see a desperate situation, fucking bolt right in front of her, and then just shove my sword in the ground, and a huge wave of energy is released. And this is I think this is thunder, and then also radiant. Oh, that was a good roll. Holy
shit.
fuck, that was a good roll. And then they all got to roll. Let's see, Constitution saves.
And how big of an arc is that?
30 feet, emanating from me like a sphere.
Oh, a sphere?
Yep.
Holy shit. Okay, so this thing's huge.
Yep.
I think that's going to be...
And it doesn't target my allies.
Wow. Okay. So I'll just say right out, regardless of the saves, the Ixochitls are dead. So I'm just going to like move I'm just actually going to move them off the board so we don't have too many things on the board at once. Those guys are all toast. And they just like crumple and are thrown across the room as this thunder wave bursts out. The others, and that's a Constitution saving throw.
Yep, con 17.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got to roll 5 of these. Bear with me for a moment. Fail. And I'm just going left to right across the board. Fail. G was a fail. E was a fail. Wow, I'm rolling like garbage. C is a fail. And then A is a success by the looks of it. So then that was 40 points of damage to all of those.
Yep.
Wow.
Like
So
each
20
one?
points of
Oh my
damage for
God.
A. But
The
then,
ones who fail are also now prone.
holy shit. C. C is bloodied. E is bloodied. G is bloodied. And H is bloodied. And I will put all of them prone. All right. Is there anything else you can do on your turn?
No, I already used my bonus action for my bardic. And don't forget, Axel, you also have a bardic still, I think, right?
Yep. Probably use it to make a save next time I get fucked.
Yep. And then so I think that's it for me. And I just got to keep in mind my AC is 22 now.
I think you killed the mage. Yeah, you killed the mage, by the way.
Okay.
The mage?
This
Or
mage.
No, the other one. It was a pain in the ass as well, so it's a good thing.
not mini
Yeah,
boss.
the one
he couldn't avoid that one.
That was the one that started the round invisible, so very good that they're gone. That was a productive round.
Right?
As you do this, the other mage, 5, 10, 15, 20, bursts into the room, sees what is happening, and looks around. Let me double check something. Yeah. This mage will use Chain Lightning. So he's going to blow his 6th level spell for this. So he's going to cast it towards Sir Venom, and then the bolt will then leap to Vincent, then to Riku, then to Axel, because I think it's enough in that order. You want me to put that on? Do you want to attach that to yourself, Sir Venom?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I don't, like when I put it down, it like it doesn't. I can't move it for some reason.
Is this a Connor Dex?
This is a dex save for the Chain Lightning, please.
I have advantage because of haste. Thank
Nice.
God.
But yeah, I need a dex save from everyone.
This is kind of as an ability check.
Creating an ability.
It does not, Axel. You're good on
Alright.
this one to take a normal saving throw.
Alright,
Oh,
22.
baby.
Okay.
I fucking love haste.
You guys all succeeded. You needed to beat a 16 for this guy. But that being said, I think it's still going to do it's half as
We're
much
gonna do damage for sure, but
So this is 10d8.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
God damn.
So half of this for everyone.
You know how much
Uh,
damage I take?
Can't see past the dice on the board. Give me a moment. How much did it do?
53.
53.
53.
So go ahead and take 26 points of damage.
Evade.
I'm hurt. I'm getting hurt.
So
And the mage actually goes back on the board across the table that you put across the sewer and runs out of the room again. I would say that they are currently out of sight of. Yeah, I think they're out of sight of everyone because of where the opening is. So
And I can't beat a 26 for a con save. So
same.
my spirit guardians is down.
Yeah, my
Oh.
haste is gone.
Spirit Guardians is gone. Haste is gone. Okay.
Nice while it lasted.
Sir Venom, it is your turn.
Let's see. So first, I'm going to heal up a little bit. We use my my potion of healing greater. 4d4 plus 4. And then roll that one. So 15 health back.
Mhm.
That still doesn't leave me quite as high as I would like.
Wait, so this main bitch saved on my Thunder Wave?
Oh, I did not even roll for her. I'm so sorry. Let me roll for her. She did. She got a 20.
Damn
so
it.
she's going to take 20 points of damage.
She's just not prone, which is annoying.
Yep.
It would have been nice for Axel.
So Sir Venom, you healed a bunch by the looks
and
of it.
that's drinking a potion's what, a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. And then I don't like that mage over there, so I am going to 5th level summon up my celestial friend
Ooh, okay.
right in his face.
Love that.
Let's see, and I'll do the defender version.
Is this the one that gives you hit points?
Yes.
And
That's my fave.
I'll say it now, Vincent, if you want to run and take a break, when we get to your turn, we'll take a 5-minute break.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright,
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Cool.
All right, let's see. Spell attack modifier to hit. So here's the first one. Oh,
That's-
29.
Yeah, that's absolutely a hit.
10d3 plus, or 1d10 plus 8.
I was gonna say 3d10. Damn.
So 14 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I will give myself, let's see, what is it? Oh, it has to be within 10 feet. So yeah, so no one gets any temp HP. Or I guess he'll give it to himself. And attack number 2 with a 13.
That is a miss.
Oh, that dick. All right, so yeah, just the 14 damage, and my celestial has 10 extra HP.
Okay. No movement or anything. All good.
Nope, I'm gonna keep him here, blocking us, so the guy can't come back into the room and fuck with us.
Okay. And so that was your action. That was their action. No bonus action. Oh no, you did.
Bonus
healed.
action was to drink a potion, and then yeah, I'll just stay here because I don't want opportunity attacks.
All right. The cult leader will say, "Kill them for Demogorgon," and they will use. Let's see. gosh. Oh, that's so tempting. I think I'm actually going to use Dimension Door, and they will teleport across the room to here. So that was their action. They will walk over to the portrait in front of them, and they will end their turn there, facing this portrait.
Very sus.
That mage is dead. Axel, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. And they're not bloody, right? That person that just did their turn.
No, they are bloodied.
They are
They are.
bloodied.
The cult leader is bloodied. Yep.
Bloodied.
yeah.
I guess I won't ask how bloodied, but sounds pretty bad. Yeah. So I'm poisoned. How do I get rid of poison? Is it just like?
You could use. I believe there's actually like a remove poison spell even.
All right.
There's
So
a few different ways.
it's not like a check at the end of my turn or nothing.
Right.
So disadvantage on attacks and abilities. So disadvantage on attacks. All right. So if I just recklessly attack, okay. First, I think it's like 30 feet. Okay.
Unless you have some ointment by chance, that healing ointment, that might get rid of it.
I'm gonna go chase this person. Whoa. Chase him down. All right. So I feel like they're gonna try to Mario 64 through that portrait. So yeah. But I do want to hurt. They're hurt. So I mean I can always okay. I got a plan. Going to recklessly attack them. So it's gonna be at normal. Reckless, Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
And then I'll probably put the Bardic on top of it. So 22, so it's a 17 right now. Do I get to know whether or not that's a hit before I choose to roll the Bardic, or?
Yeah, that is a hit.
Okay, cool.
Very cool.
We'll roll the 1 for damage, not cool. So right now it's 13, and then we'll add the sneak attack. Wait, no, it wasn't advantage. I didn't get advantage. God damn it, so I can't roll sneak attack.
What? You don't get the plus 10?
Oh yeah, plus 10, so 23 for the first
23.
attack. And then I'm
They're
thinking,
still up.
yeah, I'm thinking of using my second attack to grapple them and take them away from that painting that they want to get to. Because it's like a halfling, right?
It's a gnome. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Are they wearing a belt I can pick them up by?
Yeah. Funny enough, I think they are.
Yeah, I'm
if I
gonna
zoom
grab
in on
them. They got their back to me. I'm just grabbing them by the belt and dragging them away from that painting.
Okay, go ahead and roll the athletics check. And let
Okay,
me roll the opposed
so
one.
I don't get to roll for this advantage, so I just roll this normal.
They got a 20. Funny enough.
Yeah, I mean, even at 20, I'd have to roll.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
They're deceptively strong, but it does not matter.
have I used my bonus action yet? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So yeah. Okay, so I used 30 feet to get here, which means with my movement I still have 20 feet, and then if I bonus action dash, I have another 50 feet. So they're really small, right? Does my movement still have, like, when I'm holding them?
Yes, your movement is still halved.
All right, so
if
that's
they were tiny, then it would not be a big deal. But
20 plus 50,
Take 'em back to the middle of the
70,
room.
So 35. So I have 35 feet of movement with holding this person. I'm gonna put him on this side of me. So I got him by the, we're just like, I'll carry them 35 feet. So that means you want them what, like here, maybe?
Somewhere in the middle of the room.
It's a very big. I mean, do you dead center or like?
Wherever, man.
Okay, so like right here or so. I don't know if any of that's actually possible, but that's get him away from that painting. It's pretty much
Okay.
the main thing. Yeah.
Let's take our 5-minute break here because that's your full turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll take our 5-minute break here, and when Vincent comes back and when we all come back, we'll pick it back up.
All right, so they didn't clean everybody up.
They did not.
All right, so this person A in front of me has got to go first.
Okay.
Um,
They are not even bloodied, I will say, and you
Oh.
have disadvantage on attacks against them.
yeah, because they're so close.
Maybe maybe finish off this one instead.
Yeah. Is that the main one? They moved off the pedestal. Or is that
Yeah,
just something
they're,
different?
They tried to
they are
run
currently
away.
grappled by Axel.
All right. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it the main one. That's what I was doing earlier.
Yeah, to fill you in, she was like made a run for this painting and was like facing it really close, and Axel came up and grabbed her and dragged her all the way over here.
Sorry, one point of order. I just realized, Axel, as you did your athletics check, that should be at disadvantage.
Did I not do it at disadvantage?
Nope. So just do that before anything else, just to make
I
sure
think
that
I
that actually
did.
succeeded.
Is it 18 plus 15? Was it 33?
That's just normal by the looks. It would say 2d20.
Oh, but I'm
disadvantage.
raging, so my kind of cancels
Gotcha.
itself out. Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. Okay. 25, Vincent. Is
Yeah,
that your attack roll?
-5. Yeah,
Okay.
-5.
That's a hit.
All right, that's 20 damage with an poisoned arrow tip. So they got to make a a Constitution 14 save.
Okay. They succeeded. 20 damage. How would you like to do this?
Just drop them.
Okay.
Nothing spectacular with Vincent. He's just I think
My
that though
man.
Humble.
that was the third gem to light up his
Just-
bow. I think he's
Just
got his
dead in
Oh,
Axel's
picture.
arms.
the big boy shot left. So I still got 2 shots left. So we're gonna go try to finish off B. Who's behind Sir Venom?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Crit 'em.
baby.
Yep.
So 26 damage.
26. Okay.
Plus a con 14 save for the poison tip arrow.
On 14. He fails.
Ooh, good. And he takes 2d8. Oh, I got max damage.
Holy smokes.
16 poison damage.
And
And
is he poisoned?
and- yeah, because he failed his poison.
Okay. He's not dead. Still up.
Damn, these guys are
Yep.
beefy.
So he takes disadvantage, right?
Yeah. Yep.
On attacks. Nice. All right. And then I get one more shot.
You do.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do it at him. I just thought of like a sneaky roundabout thing. Was what if like hypothetically speaking, I miss the shot on him and then I redirect my bow with that ability to A? Huh, isn't that like a roundabout way of shooting A
You can
without
totally do that.
advantage?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I don't want to miss on purpose. But either way, I just was thinking about it.
You can totally
So
do
my
that.
third shot, I'm still gonna shoot at B regardless though. So
Okay. That is a hit.
So 20. Yeah. Okay.
11
So
is
20.
exactly what you needed,
Yeah, plus 10. So fine.
and he is dead.
Right on. Okay, and then bonus action, I need to use something that heals me, whatever that is called.
Second wind.
Second wind. Yeah. Abominable. I already used that. Let me check that off. Where is it? Just trying to find it. I'm pretty sure.
Features.
Talking about second
action
wind?
Second wind. There it is. All right.
1d10 plus fight
Yeah,
level.
1d10 plus 12.
Oh wow, pretty solid.
Yeah, 1d10 plus 12 coming in. All right, 15. 5 plus 12. 17.
It's going to put you to 43 by the looks of it. Is that right? Yeah.
Yep, up to 43. And that's all I got.
All right. It is the cultist's second turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bonus. Oh, no, I already. Is that a bonus action what I just did? Or is
I
that
think
just a once per
second.
turn thing?
I think second wind is.
Second wind is a bonus action, yeah.
It's a bonus action. Okay, never mind then. That's my turn.
Okay. Okay, so the first guy right in front of you, Vincent, is
Yeah.
going to take a scythe attack.
Yeah.
And he's going to miss. And for his second attack, he will take his second advantage against that. And it's an 18 to hit. Does that hit you?
Oh, that is exactly what he needed.
Oh, okay. And he will do. Let's see. He will do 11 slashing damage and 3 necrotic damage, so 14 damage total. He will heal back 2 of that. And that will be his turn. So he's keeping you pinned down there.
I'm hoping my buddies will
C-
bail me out.
Let's see. C will stand up, and he will take. He will see Axel and the dead cultist leader and yell, "No!" and say,
Yes.
"Get to the portrait." And he will. Oh, gosh. Preacher, the cultist. As that individual dies, as the cult leader dies, he will have used his reaction to heal back 11 hit points. So that was their reaction. They will use Death Bolt on Axel. It's going to be a 25 to hit. And then this will do half. This will cause you to do half damage with your weapon attacks.
Another
And
wait,
that'll be C's turn.
do I have to roll a save for that, or is it just 15
No,
damage?
nope.
Okay, so 15. So that's 8, and then if I dodge it, it's 4. Didn't somebody already do half damage to my weapon? I don't even.
Yeah, it was this. It was like the same sort of guys. They used this Death Bolt feature
Does that
they
stack,
have.
or is that just?
It doesn't stack. No, it'll just
Okay.
activate for once per round.
Okay.
They're just keeping it on you basically to keep you
Continuing it.
diminished.
I see how it is.
All right, so that was C. D is where's D? This guy will shoot a death bolt at Vincent now that he's seeing you do a pretty substantial amount of damage, and he will use his exploit opening to use advantage on this attack roll, which gets him an 18, which is a hit. So that will cause 13 damage from the death bolt, and your weapon attacks do half damage. He will then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 run to here to begin to run towards that portrait. E will. Which one is E? Yeah. E will stand up for half movement, fire a death bolt from here at Riku. Natural 20.
Annoying.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Clear that. And then I'll just roll this twice. Oh, wow.
You did,
For 41 points of damage. And
Thank
your
goodness.
weapon attacks do half as well. And then E will duck back behind this pillar to gain cover from several of you. They'll go to here so that they have cover from Vincent by the looks of it. F will F will actually yes, F will run to the portrait, smack the frame of it in a certain spot. You all see this ward glow really bright red and orange, and where his hand smacked the spot, he disintegrates into dust, and the portrait shifts and changes, and out from the portrait steps a demon. Something that you have faced before. A Barlgura. So I'm going to add that to the order in just a moment at the beginning of the next round. But F is dead. G and H are going to stand up. They're going to use their Death Bolt features. And I think they're the last ones, yeah. So they will attack. They'll send one at Riku, and no, they're going to send them all at Axel, actually. So that's a 24 to hit Axel, and then the other one is a natural 1. So one of them will hit and do another, oh wow, weak sauce roll. So it'll do however much damage that ends up being to Axel. And then they will also take cover behind the barrels here and here. And that will be their full turn. I'm going to add the Barlgura to the round, which will just take a moment.
We got goddamn demon monkeys popping up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just roll their initiative just to make sure that they don't go first, basically. But... And I rolled a 16. In case you're tracking it. So they will go before Axel, technically. But after Riku, who goes first. What would you like to do, Riku?
Well, I think I need to think on this for a second. Does anybody have any suggestions?
What you're gonna do?
I mean, any ideas
you
of
can-
how we should handle this now
Get,
that we realize the portrait
yeah.
is starting to transform people into demons?
Get A off of Vincent.
Yeah, I'm about
Free
to
him
go.
up. And then Vincent's gonna do his turn, and he's gonna action surge and just gonna snipe everybody.
Yeah. Hey, Vincent, don't you have your bow fully charged?
But what do I gotta do? There's no one that really needs to be dealt 80 damage right now, is
But
there?
I kind of feel like I should try to prevent these guys
Yeah.
getting to the painting though.
Um.
Otherwise, we get more of these.
Yeah, we can take monkeys.
Well, Axel's gonna be running over there, so
You gonna rip it
Okay.
off the wall?
yeah. When Axel goes, he's gonna go for G, and then hopefully kill G, and then go for H, and hopefully kill H, and then move on to the monkey.
Okay.
I don't know how much damage those have already taken, so I don't know how realistic that is, but that's what I'm
And they
thinking.
keep healing themselves like a bunch of dicks.
Go help
Yeah.
Vincent then.
Yeah, help Vincent.
Flanking.
Okay.
And we still got this orc guy just hanging out on this.
God.
17 is a hit.
Good. Okay. Thank goodness.
.12 points
Roll.
of damage. They are bloody.
Second attack here.
It's a hit. That's pretty good damage.
We're gonna throw our Bardic on top of this here. God! What? Why am I cursed?
I
Every
swear, you do
time.
have the absolute most dog shit rolls for your bardic attacks for some reason, and I do not understand it.
The last couple sessions in particular, it's been bad. Okay. Well, I think that's probably it for me. But some good damage.
Yeah, it actually is some good damage. It ends up being 25 points of damage by the looks of it. They are bloodied, nearly dead. And if that's your full turn, we can bring this mage back into play.
That's it.
The mage will. Gosh, what does he want to do? I think he's going to. This damn thing. He can't get into the room because of it.
Yeah. Oh, I know it.
Celestial just flexes his
A
muscles.
dirty move he could do.
Let me see if I can do one thing. He does have one dirty move that he could do. He does have one dirty little trick up his sleeve. Let me measure one thing.
Dirty boy.
So he can't see Sir Venom. That's the real problem here. So I want to dispel this because it's a summoned creature. So theoretically, he's able to dispel it. But I have to be able to see Sir Venom to be able to do that because I have to use it on Sir Venom, not the creature.
And
So
I'm hiding.
he's going to use polymorph. He's going to try to polymorph it into a little rat. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw on the Celestial, please?
Big save.
So he gets a +2 to wisdom. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah,
Sweet.
it needed to make a 16.
He
So
turns into like a chicken or whatever.
yep. He's a little chicken and he's gonna push it off of the side, not hurt it, just sort of like push it off the side into the sewer as he does so. And he's gonna walk in, and that will be actually, is he gonna walk in? He's not gonna walk in.
You should walk in. Yeah, walk in.
10,
Nah,
15,
is
20. Yeah, he'll go to here, and he'll end his
Damn.
turn there. And the rat begins to float down the river a little bit, Sir Venom. That'll be his turn. Sir Venom, what do you want to do?
Let's see. Well, my celestial is floating away. So I guess I still got this guy in my face. So let's see. I'm gonna use bonus action to empower my Raven friend. And I'm gonna use a 4th level spell slot to get the extra damage. And let's see. So he'll take a peck at C first. Ugh. And he whiffs it. And then I will reach up to my wing, take out a feather to turn into a feather sword. Take a swing with that.
Okay.
Ooh, with a 26.
Yep.
So he takes 14 poison and 7 radiant. So
Gotcha.
21 damage altogether.
Were you hit by a death bolt at all?
I don't think so.
I actually don't think so on the last turn either.
And
Okay.
you said that only has weapon damage, right?
Yes.
Well, I
And
was. So all my damage from before was probably half then.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's
I didn't want to be that guy and say anything.
And would that apply to because it's a melee cantrip? Would that have that damage?
what does the damage become? What damage type?
Poison. or acid?
So I think by weapon damage it means piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
if it has
I
an
don't think
actual type like that,
Well,
no.
I don't
none
think
of
I
mine
can
is actually that either.
I don't think I can even do that type of damage.
What is the sun sword damage that you rolled?
It's radiant and then fire.
Oh, then never mind. Then you did the full amount of damage.
Okay.
Okay, then yeah, you guys are fine. All right. So 21 points of damage against C.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it for me.
Cool. The Barlgura looks around, sees the symbol of Demogorgon laden on the robes across the chests of these cultists, knows who its allies are. It will begin to dash across the room, and it will move pretty rapidly here. Let's see. Let me redo that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, it's right there. It's going to go right there. So that'll use up all of its movement to do that. Actually, I can move through its comrades. Sorry. Maybe it won't use up all the movement. 25. No, it's going to use up all the movement to be able to do that. So it will dash. It won't get a turn on this turn, I think. Yeah. But it will move to there to begin to attack the person who killed its cult leader. And that brings us to Axel. What would you like to do?
Well. This changes my plans a little bit. I guess we'll take an attack on Orange Gorilla. Okay, so let me remember what my debuffs are here. So I'm just rolling regular. And I do half damage. But we still got the Bardic, so it's gonna be Great Weapon Master on the Gorilla.
Okay.
Nice. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that is a hit.
Oh wow, yeah, that's great. It's great roll.
Lots of ones tonight.
Okay, so 2 plus 10 minus 50%. So I don't know.
6?
Well, hold on now. Because it's
'cause it was plus 10,
13
sorry.
13 plus 10, so 23.
Have a 23.
So like 12-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. And then so now that I've attacked him, I can safely okay, let me make sure I keep track of my movement here. Because we're going to be doing so it'll take me 20 movement to get here.
And he just doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, because of the mobile feat.
Okay.
If I attack something, it can't attack me. Yeah.
Spiffy.
So, yeah. So we'll go for A. We want A out of there to free up Vincent. So yeah, another regular but great weapon master attack coming up.
Okay.
Coming in hot. Pretty bad. We're using the Bardic, which is 1d.
That's actually a hit.
With -5?
Oh, with -5. No, that's not a hit.
Yeah.
Chuck the Bardic.
1d10?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah, bro.
That's a hit.
Okay. So big damage. Okay. 22 plus 10 is 32, so 16 damage to A.
He had 12 hit points. How would you like to do that?
Well, I'm pretty trying to be efficient and quick, so we just go, and I guess it has to be an overhand, or else I might hit Riku and Vincent. So an overhand to the shoulder area, neck.
Gotcha. And you chop right down through like the front of their clavicle, basically, and your axe is freed very quickly, but they fall forward dead.
Yeah. So I used 20 movement to get here. So then we'll just use another 20 movement to get. Wait. Hold on. Have I used my bonus action yet? I don't think so. So
Yeah,
okay.
because you get away with
Yeah. So
the
I
thing
can
for free.
I can use my bonus action to make another attack, which will be on C.
What is that? What's going on there?
Oh, it's the rat. All right, so great weapon master attack on C. For
Okay.
18 to hit.
Is this your third attack?
Bonus action, because I killed a guy.
Something.
I can use my
Oh,
bonus
gotcha.
action to make another attack.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. Wow, great roll. 14 plus 10 is 24 minus 12, so 12 damage to C.
He had 9 hit points. How would you like to do that one, Axel?
Again, we're just being quick about it. Slicing one, running over, slicing another.
Yeah.
And then
One less demon on the board
so I've
potentially.
used 35. So I got enough movement to just put myself in between. I want to put myself in between the gorilla and everybody else.
Okay. Kicking over the candelabra that's there to get through it, you put yourself between the demon and everyone else.
Yeah.
Is that your full turn?
That is actions, bonus action. Yeah, it's my turn.
That was pretty epic, I gotta say. Remember
Remember the bardic if you had to do any saves or anything like that next time.
That
I
brings us
used
in the
it. I
turn
used the
order.
bardic.
Oh, you did use it. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, it's gone. Forget about it. Bardic on.
Vincent. What would you like to do, Vincent?
Instant. Got
16
to who has 16 hit points? Me?
You do, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go for the guys that are trying to run to the portrait because we don't want them turning into gorillas.
And who's that? C?
G, H, and E.
All these fellers.
Oh, G H E.
And I can give you some information there actually to help you a little bit. E, G, and H are all bloodied. D is not.
One,
Okay.
2, 3, zap.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, then another 3, and boom.
Well, should I try to finish off the back ones, or should I try to kill the front one that has full health?
Finish off the ones that are
In the
bloodied.
back? All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll start with E. We'll just work our way down.
Okay. Oops. Sorry.
Right next to him.
He has cover actually from you.
You could probably move around if you had to.
My snipe shot ignores cover. Does it not?
Total. He's got total cover at the moment.
Oh, total cover.
Yeah.
Is that pillar?
Yeah.
All right. What about what about G?
Yeah. He's only got 3/4, so you can definitely get him.
All right. So I would shoot at G, miss him, and redirect it, which
Okay.
I think still misses.
You could technically redirect it to E with that if you'd like.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No. H is fine.
Okay. And go ahead and roll for that.
I did. I forget
was
what
it
I didn't do.
18.
What's the second one?
That is that at a plus? Is that a -5 as well?
-5.
Yeah, that's a miss. Yep.
All right. So second shot. I'm just gonna go at G. Try to
Okay.
finish him off. That's better.
That's a hit.
20 damage.
That's exactly what you needed.
Ooh,
How'd you like to
Wowzers.
do that?
I would just like him to fall and then trip H. No.
He does fall in front of H, and H is like, "Oh my god!"
So do I have a shot on H for my
You
third
do.
shot?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Okay.
put an arrow right through G's head, by the way. Like
All
that
right,
was
I'll
like the only spot.
take a shot at H.
And he's got
Wow.
half cover,
Yeah,
but it
I think
doesn't
I
matter.
ignored that regardless. And then 21 damage to him.
And it's basically the exact same thing where you put an arrow through his head as well. As he looks up, he just takes the arrow and he falls backwards.
All right. So they're both dead. All right. I will use some movement. Run up onto these boxes very acrobatically
Okay.
and ninja jump
Nice.
and hero pose.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use action surge.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
And do I from here do I have shots at D and E?
You got shots at D,
Am I
E, C,
choosing?
the Barlgura.
I think C's
Like
dead.
C,
Yeah, C's
yeah, C
dead.
is gone.
Oh, C is gone, my bad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
he gone.
D and E is who I'm worried about. So E I'm gonna try to finish off.
Okay.
So mine the snipe shot. 21.
That
Doing
is
that
a
hit.
hit. Yep.
23 damage.
And that was on E.
E.
Yes. He also takes an arrow to the skull and falls dead.
Okay. Then we're gonna have go to D for the final. He's fully healthy, right?
He is.
Ooh, 17.
That's gonna be a miss.
-5, yeah. Can I redirect that to the ape?
You can.
Okay, so we'll do that. I haven't done it yet.
Nice.
Yeah, big damage.
Vincent
A
coming
1,
in
I get to reroll
clutch.
that. I'm gonna reroll that. Reroll that.
My God,
All right,
you're ridiculous.
23. Yeah, 23 damage.
Okay.
And
Against
I
the
think
Barlgura?
that one. Yeah.
It's like even
I
when he
think
misses,
that
he
one-
doesn't. When he gets a 1, he re-rolls.
Yeah. I'm gonna use one of my arcane shots on this
Okay.
one. I'm gonna make it a grasping shot. So he's gonna take 2d6.
Every time he moves.
To start off, so it's gonna be 10 poison damage. And his speed is reduced to 10 feet, or by 10 feet, sorry, by 10 feet. And he'll take 2d6 slashing damage if he moves.
Okay.
So you got brambles around your feet. And it takes a DC 12 to get out of them if you want to use a
Okay.
action to just get out of them. Okay, and then I think I got one more shot left or two.
I think
One
you
more.
have one more shot left. I think that's
One
right.
more shot. So we'll go back to D and tell him you're not getting to the mirror for the picture frame, whatever it
All
is.
right.
Ooh, I missed. I can't redirect it.
Okay.
So I think then just to be safe, I'm gonna just hop down off the boxes and end my turn there.
All right. Let's see. That leaves us. Did you do any damage to D at all? I just want to make sure I didn't miss that.
No,
Okay.
I did not.
All right. Then D will. Gosh. They will burn one of their remaining. They've probably used one, so they've got 2 exploit openings today left. They're going to use an advantage roll with their death bolt on Axel. It's going to be a 21 to hit. That's going to end up doing 17 necrotic damage. And then they will imbibe the Balrogura as a bonus action with Backfire Blessing, which adds a 1d4 necrotic damage to all of their hits. And they will use their movement to, gosh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, they will go there,
9.
and that will be their turn.
So I just took the
That
one
brings us
attack.
back. Yeah, just the one attack with the
Okay.
the death bolt. Their scythe attacks they can do 2 with certain conditions. Riku, back to the top of the turn order, starting with you.
So we definitely don't want that guy to go to that painting, right?
Yeah, you got anything like a range thing you could do to him to, kill him?
I don't think I could outright zap him. But this is so tough.
So
Don't you
trip
got
'em?
does this character
You
have those
knock 'em
boots you can
over?
click on?
Yeah.
You knock
Yeah,
him
I
prone?
would have 70 movement if I did that.
But then, yeah, just go by the orange man.
Yeah. Just look. It'd be close. Might be able to get to him. Let's see.
Okay, so any clarifications or anything needed on this guy? Or any movement?
I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here.
Okay.
If you can't kill him, then I'm sure Sir Venom can do it.
Okay.
Yeah. How much HP you got?
Not much, because like I was hoping we could take care of all those guys, and then I would try to like heal us or something.
Yeah. Is everybody
I
low?
had some. Yeah, I think everyone's probably low.
All right. Let's chip away at the orange guy then. With some range, something. Something where you don't have to get up to him.
I kind of have to do most amount of damage.
Yeah, he's a
You got
bard.
well, you got
Bards
any
can't do range damage.
you got any support like a heal or some you can heal somebody or
You can heal me if you want. Super low.
All right.
I don't think you're in danger.
No, I'm hiding.
Riku's
so.
gonna stand here, and then reach into his pocket, pull out a scroll, mass cure wounds.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So each target regains hit points equal to 3d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier. Has no effect on undead or constructs.
Do you roll that?
Let's see. Yeah, it's probably the easiest way. I'll roll 3d8. What's my modifier?
It would be your charisma modifier.
Charisma.
So +5. So whatever this is, +5, 3d8 +5.
For who? Everybody?
Essentially, yeah.
And you can re-roll the 1. So it's going to be 18 +5, so 23. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I'll
The
take
whole
it.
hit. The whole attack.
Okay.
Up to 2/3 of my HP.
That's my action. There. I'm gonna get rid of this scroll now. Let's see, bonus action. Bonus action. So I started the round here. I guess technically, whatever. I moved here. Keep that. So that was 10 movement. Bonus action, click heals. So now my movement is doubled.
Oh.
I used 10, so I have 60 left. Go. Here. I have 25. That's as close as I can get.
All right. Full turn.
Yep.
That would bring it back to the mage. 5, 10, 15, 20. Or sorry, let me redo that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he will use Cone of Cold. And this is his last big 5th level spell that he's got. And this is going to be a big one, guys. I'm sorry to say.
Is Cone of Cold's what, like 10d6, 10d8, something like that?
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. I think it's 10d8, yeah. And I think he can hit all y'all with that. Yep. He can get all you guys, actually, and he can aim it so that he's not going to hit the Barlgura, I think. In fact, I might put him here. And then I might have it...
Go around cover, around boxes and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit does. He could go here and hit you all with it. Yep, he'll do that. So that way he doesn't hurt the Barlgura. It's an area of effect spell, so it does go around all like the cover and everything, kind of like Fireball does. And I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. Everybody but Riku. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
On save. Cool.
With a 17, do I want to use my Session Inspiration to reroll this?
Well, it's going to be 34 points of damage. And the 16 was a save. So
Okay.
16 and 17 are saved, so it's going to be half that damage.
You guys are all good.
So
Really
17,
low.
So 17
I rolled
damage?
pretty low.
17 and a half is 9.
Yeah, that's
Was the,
just barely above the median, I think.
Was the 13
Or
that Riku
average.
rolled that heal he was talking about?
The what?
Was the 13 that Riku rolled the heal you were talking about?
Yes.
How much damage did we just take?
17 points of damage, Vincent.
17.
I think it was 22 healing that I gave you guys altogether back then.
22.
23 healing, I think.
All right, so then I'm missing 10. Okay.
Yeah, you're hard to put down, Axel.
That's
Very hard to put down.
yeah. That's how I built them.
Are you guys all still up though after this?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. If you guys
Awesome.
yeah.
That's a miracle.
You guys go
wasn't
for
that
the
bad.
you guys go for the
You know
mage
what?
and I'll 1v1 this orange fucker.
And
Although I
then
guess we still
on
got D. D's still on the board. We gotta take D out.
We still gotta worry about staying alive. Yeah.
So that's his turn. Sir Venom, he looks at you all and he's like, oh no. He sees like this sort of disappointed look on his face. He thought he was going to put some of you down with that. And you can take your turn.
Pissed us off.
Let's see. So who goes after me? Is it
the Barlgura goes next after you.
okay. Do we have do Vincent and Riku go before D, or
I already went.
Vincent
top.
and Axel both go before D.
okay?
It goes Sir Venom, Barlgura, Axel, Vincent, D.
Okay, so Vincent should be able to take D out, no problem. So I kind of like shake my feathers, get the frost off them, and point at the mage, be like, "You done fucked up today." And I'd go. Actually, I'm not even gonna move. I'm just gonna point my feather sword at him, and I am going to hit him with a 4th level guiding bolt.
What about your celestial buddy? Is he just gone?
He's he's just like floating away.
He's actually he's probably to here by now.
And he's a rat, so he can't really do much to help. So let's see. 28, I'm assuming hits.
Yes, very much so.
Let's see, 7d6.
It's very fortunate you hit.
Oh, and then one more d6.
And the next attack on him is an
Ugh.
advantage if he
So
survives.
23 damage.
And that's against D.
Oh, it's against the mage. Against
Oh,
this
the
guy.
mage. Yeah. He's still up. He's still alive, but he is now bloodied.
Okay. And then I'd snap my fingers and I'd be like, Umbra, get him. And he'd fly up and he has advantage, so he'd advantage peck him. Oh, and he rolled a crit.
Oh my god.
That's perfect.
So let's see.
You get
it's-
extra
Take his
dice,
eyes
right?
out.
Yeah, so that's 4d8 plus 6.
Okay.
Ooh. It almost max. So what, 33 damage from Umbra?
How would you like to do this?
Umbra just kind of like grabs onto his collar with his talons and just like pecks his eyes out. And as he falls dead, Umbra has like an eyeball hanging from his beak and just like blood dripping down his beak. He caws in victory.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty brutal killing. And frankly, this guy never stood a chance.
That was a lot of damage for a spiritual weapon.
That was a
Yeah,
ton.
that was a ton.
Like that did more than my 4th level guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's my action. That's my bonus action. And how much movement do I have? I have 30. So I'll get to the other side of the Balrog. Give Axel some advantage, some flanking.
Okay.
Call it a Balrog. It's the Street Fighter guy.
Yeah, Balrog. So it's a monkey man. And that'll be my turn.
All right. That was a pretty good turn. That said, I think let me just do this. It is the Balgur's turn, and
Not
he
good.
will. Gosh, what does he want to do?
Run away.
Mm-mm.
Definitely not. He is going to attempt to grab and throw Sir Venom. So he will attempt to grab Sir Venom with an advantage roll. So go ahead and oh my gosh, he rolled like absolute dog shit. Go ahead and make an athletics or an acrobatics roll, Sir Venom.
Okay. Ooh, dirty 20.
Okay, yep. And so you're able to fend him off. His next attack against you is going to be a fist attack, and that's going to be a 19. That's going to be a miss.
That's a miss.
And then he'll turn around and take a bite attack at Axel for 24. Finally, something landed. And that's going to be 8 points of damage against you, Axel.
8 points. Okay. I took
That
that
is his full turn.
personally. Dang.
I was really hoping to throw you across the room and knock like Vincent prone or something.
That would knock me out.
That's the goal. It is your turn, Axel.
All right. Am I still half damage on my weapon?
Yes.
So I don't think
No,
they.
you know, I don't think you were hit by the death bolt last time.
Yeah, they
So
didn't
no, I
re-up
don't
that.
think you.
Nice.
Yeah, you're good.
But I'm still. I can't do my advantage attack, but I can do it regular because their venom's there. So.
Yep.
And it's like. I'm doing Great Weapon Master on him because it's like. Why not?
Okay.
Rolling a 2. So that's a miss. So we're going for our second attack. You know what? We're crazy. So we're going to do another Great Weapon Master attack on him. For 19 to hit.
Yeah, that is a hit.
For a total of 21 plus 10, so 31.
Okay.
Solid
Yeah, it definitely
hit.
hurts him.
That is my turn.
Okay. Let's see. That brings us to Vincent. What would you like to do?
Clean up the streets. What do we got left? We got anyone trying to get to? Oh, that D, right?
Yeah, D's got to go down.
Okay. All these guys are here. So we're gonna run and slide, action hero slide here,
Okay.
and then take some shots at D before he gets into the picture frame.
Gotcha.
Is it only D and the monkey guy left?
Yes, and the first shot, the 20, is a miss technically if it's a great weapon or if it's a snipe.
It is.
Okay.
Huh. I am going to. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
I'm gonna use one of my many lucky rerolls.
Oh,
I haven't
nice.
used any yet. So yeah, because I want to hit this guy. What a 19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, good. 24 damage.
Okay.
And then this one, I am also gonna make a use my second arcane shot to also use a grasping shot, so that maybe we can finish him off with the thorns.
Gotcha.
So he's gonna take 2d. Where is it? Grasping 2d6. Boom, boom. Okay, so he's gonna take 5 poison damage.
5 poison damage. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I just supposed to do that before. Can I use my bonus action now?
To poison tip some arrows. You could have done so
Yeah,
beforehand. Yeah,
I
that's fine.
know. Yeah. So I'm gonna poison tip some arrows and then shoot 2 poison tip I got for my last 2 shots.
Okay.
I'll make them poison tipped with this guy. So also -5.
Oh, that's a hit.
So 24 damage.
Okay.
Plus he's gonna do a con save of 14.
He got a 16. Just saved.
Okay. So then I'll take another shot at him.
And that's gonna be a miss.
Yeah, I am going to use a second lucky reroll
Nice.
for a crit.
Wow.
You don't even need to roll. How would you like to do this, Vincent?
Good.
Let's see.
I want him to like fall just short of the thing. Like
Of the painting, like right
fall
here.
out. Yeah, like
Okay,
just
gotcha.
falling forward.
Perfect.
As he's like running towards it and he puts his arm up, you just thump, put that last arrow like right through his back. All right. Anything else on your turn? Any last movement or anything?
Oh, that's everything I got.
Okay. That was the last of the cultists. Let me see. That brings us back in the turn order to Riku. What would you like to do?
Riku is going to let's see here. I'm gonna recast haste on myself.
Okay.
So I now have 140 movement. My boots are also active. Bit of
Poor
overkill.
monster.
No such thing.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
The
So
Flash has entered the chat.
yeah, as soon as you see this, Riku just kind of smirks and then zoop, he's just behind the creature. Like you don't even see him move. He just like basically seems like he misty step, but he didn't. Now he's gonna attack. Oh, I was gonna ask if I have flanking, but I don't think it matters.
Nope. Does not matter.
All right, so there's that.
Pretty good damage
Then-
too.
Then there's this, 2 of these. Then I'm gonna throw
Is
my
that the fire.
yeah, I'm gonna throw
Okay.
my bardic on top of that. So do I get 2 of them?
You do.
Oh my god, one was a 1. It's a
Uh,
tradition, and this is added to my AC. So I have 19 plus 10, 29 AC.
Gotcha. And the Barlgura is actually bloodied at this point.
Okay. Still have my bone. I know my bonus action's gone. I just used it. Okay, that's it.
All
I'll
right.
end turn here.
Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll take a swing at this guy with my feather sword. And would advantage count for a melee cantrip with flanking?
Yes, because it is technically a melee attack roll. It just happens to be through a cantrip.
So 21 to hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
So 14 acid damage plus 7 radiant damage.
Acid, you say?
Yeah.
He's okay. Acid is effective. 15. And then 7 radiant damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Birdie will come up, take a peck at him with a 22.
Yep. Oh, this could be big damage, couldn't it?
No, wasn't a crit this time.
Oh,
So
okay.
15 force damage from Umbra.
Okay.
And that's
Still up.
that's my action and my bonus action. So that is everything from me.
Yeah, this creature is enraged. It is nearly dead. It is going to... Gosh. Don't have a good out for this guy. Yeah, he's just going to go ham. He's going to look at Sir... which one of you might go down?
Definitely swing at Riku has 29 AC right now.
Yeah, you're kind of a blur to him, so he's probably not going to be able to hit you. He will go for Sir Venom. He is going to take... he's going to go reckless on these. And he's going to get a 25 to hit, so this is going to be 11 points of damage on a bite. He's going to use his fists against you as well. For 19, that's going to be a miss. Oh, critical hit. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be 18 damage, so I don't know where you're at with that, but...
Sound good.
I'm down to 20 HP.
That's his full turn.
I just like take a punch to the gut from this giant monster and like fall down to one knee.
Just like denting the fuck out of your armor.
Right?
That said, it brings us to Axel. What would you like to do?
Axel is going to do 2 regular attacks.
Okay. You do get advantage on him just because you're flanking. That's a hit,
Poisoned.
though. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So first one is 21 damage.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
Okay. This is going to be an uppercut Yeah, sternum uppercut shot.
Gotcha. And he falls dead to the ground between the three of you. And quiet and calm finally envelops the room. You
Oh.
survived, battered and beaten, but you are alive.
While in this hasted form, Riku's gonna zip zap to the other room and just like appear and
Gotcha.
just and then just like be leaning against the wall and then like drop all his like power ups and just say, "Yeah, it's over."
Oh, I mean, you could have told us through the mind, right?
Yeah, but this was cooler, wasn't it?
I mean, that was pretty cool. Donk sort of chimes in. Octavio sort of smacks the back of his head. Big fight, rough time. By the looks of it, there's a lot of viscera on your shirt.
Riku just like, like wipes like the blood off his shirt from like it's clearly not his blood. He's just like, just another day at the office.
Well. Did you find the weapon rack?
We're still looking.
Oh,
Come help us.
Oh, okay.
And I'll lead him into this room.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, don't touch the paintings.
Weapon, right?
And while we're all just hanging out, I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality to get us some HP back. So how many rounds are in 1 minute? 10.
Yes.
So 20d6 hit points.
Whoa.
Just roll in and we'll just take the same thing.
Yeah.
You serious?
And a lot of ones. Instead of re-rolling all those ones, can I just like round up to 80?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yep. That's perfect.
Okay. So
Okay.
all of us gets 20 HP back.
Okay.
20? Okay.
Axel's ready to get 80. He's like, oh, all me. That's still
think I
pretty
feel
good,
Is
that.
though.
anybody still like bad? In bad
Oh,
shape?
that's 75 out of 99.
I got 40.
40 out of what?
I also have 40.
40 out of 100.
Yeah, you still get 2 people bloodied. Is what I would say.
Yeah, you guys can split my 20 then, because I'm pretty good. If that's how that works, I don't know if that's how that works. Is like you split it.
Yeah, split amongst the other two.
Yeah.
Because I'm at 75. I'm
I'll
pretty
take 10
good
more.
there.
I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah, I'll take another 10.
I think that puts you both above bloodied. Actually, that's pretty good.
52.
And if I really needed to, I could cast it one more time too.
Well, we're definitely gonna be short resting here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We could do a short rest soon, and I get a bonus dice for you
We'll
all
get ability.
for that
That's
too
ability.
from Song of
Yeah.
Rest.
I just figured that spell would get us like out of the danger zone.
Oh, that was never seen that before.
I've done that before. It's a good out of combat spell because over a minute I can heal.
Yeah,
20d6 hit points.
he's done it every now and then, but I think it's been a long time since we've needed it.
But anyways, I want to loot the fuck out of this mage leader lady.
Yeah. You look across most of them. They really don't carry anything. It seems that any valuables they might have on them have been set aside at this point in time. They have the scythes. They're not magical, but they seem to be able to use them as some sort of arcane focus for their spellcasting if they so wished. The woman had a simple quarterstaff, the cult leader. She also had a +1 mace, if you would like to take that.
Sure, we can always sell it.
That she never
I'd like
used.
toss it over to Axel. And be like, this looks like something your speed. You like bashing things.
Say a
feel like
mace.
we're past stealing simple weapons just to sell.
You might be able to help him with his poison as well, Sir Venom.
Oh yeah, I'd walk up to Axel and like put my hand on his shoulder and be like, looking a little rough there. Then I'd lesser restoration his poison away.
Oh, nice. Okay. Poison is gone.
Finally, that was. Couldn't sneak attack that entire time.
That's a pain.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. So.
I spent a lot of time making that fight. I thought I was going to put you guys down.
I mean,
What was
you got us really low. It was close at one point.
I mean, You
and
don't have to.
if more of those guys turned into
Yeah.
these, we were fucked.
Yeah, you don't have to answer that, but were they gonna turn into orange monkeys or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something worse. I think it was gonna be like he was probably gonna roll to see what they turn in there or something.
Yeah, that was.
But I'm gonna tell Rictavio, hey, that painting is bad news. It was turning these guys into that.
Oh, that is bad news. I, everywhere that we've been, I mean, there was that one place, Lady Watcher's house. Like she had some sort of devilish things going on. Now this place in Rashemalot, it's very concerning to me that so many folks from the Abyss and the Nine Hells seem to be taking an interest in these sort of pocket dimensions that we keep finding.
Right? Everywhere we go, they seem to follow us. And then Riku kind of looks him up and down, like, looks at the pocket where the book is being held. Kind of strange how that happens, huh, Grampy?
I mean, yes. He go ahead and roll a persuasion check as you say that.
Persuasion check, okay. Oh, Riku with his silver tongue.
He's gonna roll. I'm actually gonna roll this one privately. Give me a moment just to do this.
31. Oh my god.
There's a threshold there.
He looks at you and he goes, "Is that supposed to mean something?"
Let's hope everything's okay with that heavy burden you carry. That's all.
Look, you all keep seeming to mention it. Would you like me to hand it off to you? And he sort of pulls it out of the pocket, like puts it forward.
Riku puts his hand up, like, no, you're the wisest here by far. But I just want to make sure that you're still you. That's all. He puts his hand on his shoulder instead of grabbing the book.
And he sort of points over at Kaz and he goes, "Look, the two of us have talked about this quite a bit. He's gonna put me down if I don't seem like me." And Kaz sort of puts his one hand, on the hilt of his sword. "It'll be taken care of."
I'm not sure he'll be able to put down much these days. Riku looks to his missing arm. But we'll get that back, so you'll be up and running soon, Kaz.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You all look quite worn. Should we take a load off?
Perhaps. We'll look around a bit, see if there's anything else we can find in this room.
Gotcha.
Collects all of his arrows that he can find.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and in terms of finding things in this room, I would say that there are a limited number of items. In general, the boxes and crates are actually empty. You suspect that they were dragged in here after your fight and after they scouted you out in the alchemical lab to then ambush you in this space. Yeah, you really don't have much here. That said, I am happy to actually reveal the rest of the dungeon to you guys because you have killed everyone.
Okay.
The long rest that you took gave them time to prepare and therefore set up in such a way that they could try to ambush you and take you out. But
strategically attack us.
Yeah, I will remove the fog everywhere. And after you take your short rest, if you would like, you're welcome to take a long rest as well, but you did just do that. But if you want to just take a short rest, you are able to explore everywhere, and you are able to find a weapons rack at the back of one of the barracks that is mostly underutilized at this point. Most of the bedding looks old. People stay in some of the other rooms, in particular, by the looks of it, before staying in this barracks, and it's simply just not very used very often. But there's a weapons rack here.
Funny story, guys. It looks like it was basically a 50-50 chance if we were going to find it easier. We chose to take this door versus this one at the beginning. Because this was the original hallway, right?
Funny story, Riku.
Well, now that I'm looking at the map, that's we started way back here, so we initially chose this door.
Yeah, but now we got to meet the demon, which was good.
Oh.
Yeah, the circle thing over here was cool as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
And if you do explore everything, you can also take what is in this room if you so wish.
I think we do so wish.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's check out their treasure room.
Treasure.
So I will drop. I haven't fully generated that. I will drop that in the chat either tonight or over the week before we play next time, so you guys have a general idea of what you find in there. If you would like to attune to any magic items, you'll have the ability to do that. Do you guys want to go into this sewer entrance behind this weapons rack, or would you like to, I don't know, discuss what you think you're going to do next time at all?
I mean, I
think
suppose
that's
we
what
would
we
probably
came
just
for.
loot up, pay Donk
wrap.
his share, because like does this get us to the Underdark, or does he still have to take us further?
The way that he has described it is it's a next section of sewer, and beyond that is the Underdark.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
taking you towards the
Okay,
Underdark
so
still, but
he's
there's another
coming
section
with.
of sewer.
yeah, he's still here for the next trek of the journey then.
Yeah, he's willing and able to do so as long as you
Yeah,
keep it sorted.
and after he's seen this room, he knows he's getting paid.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you're with us for a little bit longer, Doc. That's what the group will say.
So we short
Okay.
rest.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Short.
And he's seen how fucking tough we all are.
Yeah, I
2-1.
And
I had
Song
no
of
idea if I'd
Rest.
kill you or all or not with that fight.
Get some extra dice here if you guys need it here. 1 sec. Tell you what it is.
Oh. Well, damn.
It's only like 1, but it's still. Just find it.
All right, I'm back up to full.
Nice. All right, so I will generate that treasure.
1d8.
Looks like you guys are mostly rested up.
Yeah, I'm full now.
You get an extra 1d8 if not.
And we will tackle the next section of sewer. It sounds like you're still interested in going into the Underdark to get out and not try to go figure out what's going on up north or find the Order of the Gauntlet. Is that right?
Well,
I think I don't know. I was under
we
the
thought
impression
the city was on
Underdark.
lockdown, so this was our way to like get out of the city, basically.
Gotcha. So you think the Underdark is the way to get out at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
That was essentially
our
our like loose plan
top
there. You know?
priority this entire trip has been to get the Rictavio out with the book. Those other fellas, you know, based on what we've seen, they might be a lost cause.
All right. Fair enough. Then we will continue on into the next section of sewer and eventually the Underdark. But we'll tackle that next session. Good game, guys.
Coolio.
Like,
Good stuff.